What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. A little bit of a different one today. We're actually going to watch somebody else's video who's called Ronan. He's a Division 2 speedrunner. I'll link his channel, well, I'll link the actual video down below in the description, so make sure you go over and give it all that niceties, the likes and the thumbs up and the comments. But we're going to watch that today because he's come up with some super interesting stuff out of bounds in the Incursion. Now, don't ask me how to do it. I do not know. And as he rightfully says in his video, don't ask him or his team how they did it. They've reported it to the devs. Because obviously it could bring some serious cheese to the Incursion. And, well, let's not spoil the fun, right? So don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Come over and check me out live on Twitch, Kick and on YouTube. And if you need help with any of the incursions and stuff, join my community Discord, catch me when I'm live and we can help you out. With all that said though, let's get this video rolling and check it out. So it starts off straight away, as you can see, these are the lovebirds, but all of his teammates are out of bounds. They're up on the back somehow, and yeah, they've managed to get there. You can see that he's done the dual point of view, which I really like. But they were still getting hit by the mortars, which was crazy. So as you can see, they're kind of above the lovebirds arena, and there's like a ladder, an invisible ladder there. They can go up and down. They can kind of run around. It's crazy. But this is not just for the lovebirds part. You can see here, you know, they're in other parts of the Incursion. They can throw through walls. They can be above the Incursion. They can be below the Incursion. It's pretty crazy. And I believe he says that they're on the same map as Summit and they can run to the edge of the earth. You know, they can't get down and into Summit, but they certainly can, you know, travel further than they should be able to. So you can see here that obviously you could really cheese the lovebirds somewhat. I mean, there's no real reason to. You could kind of stay in the doorway entrance anyway, so there's no real advantage to that. But you just look now, you can see that he's just running towards the end of the earth, and there's a big gap there, and you can't get down. So that must be how the game's built. You know, it must be that you. He's put the flat earth, brilliant. It must be that, you know, everything's in one map. They're just separated off because they're in different parts of the map that the players can't actually traverse. You can see here, you know, at the beginning bit, that they're outside the estate right at the beginning, but he's able to support his team still because skills and stuff seem to be able to go through the walls. It doesn't seem that they can exit the walls, but as you can see there, look, they're just getting ready for the tanker and he could heal his teammates. There's not much going to be able to do if everyone goes down. You can't res them. You know, you're probably going to fail the parts because they're very, you know, interactive. You need to be in there for most of them, especially for Wright and the tanker and stuff and things like that. But I'm sure someone would figure out some kind of cheese if everybody knew how to do it. But as you can see there, they're just he's above them. You know, he's above the Wright fight. He can throw down. He can heal. You know, you can see at the bottom screen there, the hive just landed in the room with them. You know, you can heal them. And if you need help with the Incursion, by all means, come and see me. I'll give you a lift. You don't need to try and figure out how they've done this or cheese it or anything like that. I definitely wouldn't recommend. Hopefully it's been fixed today. These kind of fixes we don't get told about. They just kind of do them. So I'm hoping that it's already fixed. As this video's posted out, it's 7 days ago and I only noticed it today. You could pretty much do the entire fight with him stood outside. Healing drone didn't go through, which was interesting. He did mention that as well. They stay on this bit for a little while, so we're just going to fast forward through it. And they eventually get right dead. But you can see here that the mortars still hit them on the top. Now, this isn't a saving grace for everyone to be able to clear the Incursion really easy. But it probably could cause some spoiler type tactics for sure. I wonder what would happen if the fight would always start, even if they were out of bounds and they tried to damage the lovebirds. Because there's roads and all sorts behind. This is the bit I'm more interested in. Like, what's the scenery that we don't always see? What's the unused items that could have just been placed and just left there because they were going to use them and they decided not to use them. You used to be able to get out of bounds in dark hours, and it was you know, it was a great tour of the airport. It's obviously causing more trouble than what it's worth trying to do it in this, you know, awkward situation, being out of bounds. Do they show anything else interesting? That might be the only thing they show interesting now. I think, yeah, as they got... I don't know how he gets in there. Can he just jump in and get his loot afterwards? Is there any way in for him? Doesn't look like he can jump over. But he can fast travel to his buddy. So yeah, that's going to be it. I'm going to watch some Tokyo lo-fi healing music, apparently, with a very odd picture. Let's flip back to me game. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to go and check out Ronan's channel. And I'll like, share, comment, and subscribe. That picture's baffled me. See you in the next one, agents. Bye-bye.